What is going on, guys? It is Laker Nation all day. You know how we doing here. It's all about us. And you see it on the screen. We lost to the Utah Jazz. I know it's at the end of the third, but we lost. You know, my first instinct when I was watching this game was I knew the Lakers were going to lose this game. Okay? You're on a road trip. You're playing the Jazz, a playoff team, by the way, without LeBron, AD, and dare I say, Kendrick Nunn. There was no winning this game from the start, okay? But my problem is body language, lack of effort. Defensively, it's just never there. I don't care who's on the court, whether it's LeBron, whether it's AD, or they're both out, or all the stars are out. You got to play with more intensity on the defensive end, and I'm not really seeing that. Offensively has never been the issue for the Lakers in this past month or so. They've been scoring 100 plus pretty consistently for as far as I'm concerned. You know, their three-point shooting, it hasn't been that big of a problem. So when I'm just looking at, what the Lakers' problems are, it's just lack of effort on the defensive end. And really, that's not a winning formula. That's not a winning recipe to win crucial games. And we saw it against, teams like the Pelicans, right? When we choked that 20-point lead at halftime. We had LeBron, and we were up 20, and we just couldn't play all 48 minutes. Defensively, we collapsed on defense, so really there wasn't much, there wasn't much of a window for us to win if our defense is poor. And right now the Jazz have 109 points with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. By the time I'm finishing posting this video and whatnot, they're probably going to end up with 125 at least. So I'm just going to go over some players, do what I usually do, and we'll go from there. Russell Westbrook, I didn't think he had a bad game. In fact, I thought he had a pretty solid game. I saw him being aggressive. He didn't take too many threes. He's only taken one so far. He's 9 of 17 from the field. So before people go on and start blaming Russell Westbrook because we keep losing these games, you guys actually need to watch the games. I'm sorry, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, only 3 turnovers, and above 50% shooting for Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry, what else is Westbrook supposed to do with this team? Tell me, what else is he supposed to do? Malik Monk, he played okay. Trevor Ariza, he needs to retire. I don't know. He was out for the first 40, 50 games because of a foot injury, and he just lost a step. He does not look like the Trevor Ariza the Lakers wanted him to be. He just looks so slow that I could probably run faster out there. The people watching this video, you could probably run out faster than there. But, of course, Trevor Ariza, him being slow, 2 of 9 shooting, 0 of 4 from 3. We got him for 3-and-D purposes. Forget the three-pointer because he can't even make threes anymore for whatever reason. But defensively, he's just like a Carmelo Anthony. People are just abusing him on defense because they know he can't do anything. And, especially defensively, he can't do anything. Dwight Howard, good game. And I've been seeing this more and more often, and this is, what I have hope for is that Dwight Howard's been playing more. He's been getting back into the action, right? He's having more consistent minutes. He's starting to play more and more efficiently, right? He's 9 of 12 from the field. Obviously, that three-pointer was pretty funny. But 21 and 11, we're not asking him to get 21 and 11. We're simply just asking him to be an interior force, being able to rebound, being able to maybe get a post score, maybe every now and then, but that's not really required, just to really play defense. And when I'm seeing Dwight Howard with the block and 21 points and 11 rebounds, he's doing his job and more. And, to think that we're still losing to the Jazz with Dwight Howard and Russell Westbrook playing really, really well, it just goes to show that this team, other than Dwight, is not really playing much defense. Dwight can't do everything, okay? He really can't do everything. And then Carmelo Anthony. I know, here's the thing with Carmelo, okay? Because it's like a double-edged sword. You get the scoring, right? You might get 10 to 12 points, maybe 14 every now and then. But he allows about, 20 points. Literally teams like the Rockets, like Jalen Green has even said, yeah, we just pass it to the man who is being guarded by Carmelo, and we just go there. Doing that literally just is abusing Carmelo on the defensive end. Just because Carmelo might get a block every now and then, right? He might be averaging, over half a block. That doesn't mean he's a good defender. In fact, he's a very poor defender. He puts an effort. I'll give him that. He puts an effort, but he just doesn't know how to move his feet quick enough. He's always being beat by a quick first step, by smaller guards, even smaller forwards. So, we're starting to see this, and it's just Carmelo's, it's kind of a win-lose situation. We don't know what we're going to get out of Carmelo. If we can somehow hide Carmelo on the defensive end, or even if, he doesn't even have to be on the court for too long, that's the only way we can utilize Carmelo. But as far as I'm concerned, with this personnel, with the rest of the team not playing defense, right? I mean, like I told you this before, Talen Horton-Tucker, DJ Augustine, Wayne Gabriel, right? They're not necessarily defensive anchors to the team. So when you're asking so much from someone like Carmelo, you know, it's just not going to happen. So really what this comes down to is just it's an identity problem. There's just a bunch of guys, they're talented, right? Like Westbrook's talented, Monk is talented, Dwight is talented, Carmelo, talented. So when I'm seeing these guys on this roster, really, what is our identity? Are we going to be a team that's going to be scoring a lot? Are we going to be a team that's going to be, defending? Are we going to be a team that's, going to play big? We just don't have the identity. And that's what happened over this past offseason, that we lost an identity, right? Obviously, we gave up Dwight for Montrezl Harrell. Obviously, we only had Marc Gasol, and we're slowly but surely getting away from that identity. So, we're not going to win any games with this kind of team. That's why I'm saying LeBron and AD, they're going to come back on Friday against the Nuggets. We'll see how much of a difference it makes, because right now they're going to be tied for the 10th spot, but the Spurs own the tiebreaker. So can LeBron and AD really save this season, or is this just some Cinderella dream and we're just being bought into their narrative that, they can still make a comeback? Personally, I'm always hopeful for the Lakers. I'm always optimistic, so I'm always going to sit here and say, Lakers always have a chance. You give me a healthy LeBron and AD, I think they're capable of beating anyone. I don't care what seed we are. I think we're capable of beating anyone. But I think this is more than just a health thing. This is an identity problem. This is a lack of defense issue. That's all I have to say. I mean, this is literally what's been this entire season, and it's okay. I'm not pissed off that we're losing this game, because I didn't expect us to win this either. I mean, we're already allowing 116 points with 5 minutes to go. That has been this entire season. So I'm not mad, because I'm already used to it, okay? So my only hope is that LeBron and AD can come back and we can do something then. Because right now, I just knew Russ and the rest of the team was not going to get the job done. The Jazz are a playoff team. But they're never going to win a championship. So Jazz fans, the Jazz, team, they can enjoy this one. But let's be honest here, they're not going to do anything in the playoffs either. So I feel better about the Lakers not doing anything in the playoffs. But that's all I have for this one. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what your thoughts were on the Jazz beating us, obviously without LeBron and AD. And subscribe more. Alright guys, peace out. And as always, go Lakers.